The push for anti-obesity drugs, weighing the risks and exploring natural alternatives. Introduction. In early 2023, a private conference involving pharmaceutical industry leaders and investors underscored the enormous profit potential of anti-obesity and Alzheimer's drugs. The keynote speaker was none other than the head of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA), raising concerns about the agency's objectivity. Since this event, there has been an aggressive push to promote medications like Ozempic, semaglutide, an anti-obesity drug originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes. The marketing of these drugs has extended to a wide demographic, including children, despite the growing evidence of potential long-term risks. This surge in enthusiasm echoes the fen-phen craze of the 1990s, when a combination of two appetite-suppressing drugs was widely prescribed for weight loss. Fen-phen was later withdrawn from the market after being linked to severe heart and lung complications. Today, the widespread push for Ozempic and other similar medications raises concerns about history repeating itself, with the potential for unforeseen consequences. The growing popularity of Ozempic and its risks. 1. How Ozempic works and its initial purpose. Ozempic, semaglutide, is a glucagon-like peptide-1 (GLP-1) receptor agonist. It was originally designed to manage blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. The drug mimics the effects of the GLP-1 hormone, which slows gastric emptying, reduces appetite, and increases insulin production. While these effects may aid in weight loss, they also interfere with natural digestive processes and metabolic regulation. 2. FDA's rapid expansion of approval and promotion. Following its approval for diabetes management, the FDA quickly expanded Ozempic's use to include weight management. The FDA's involvement in promoting the widespread use of semaglutide, despite concerns about its safety profile, has raised questions about potential conflicts of interest between regulatory bodies and pharmaceutical companies. 3. Aggressive marketing tactics targeting all ages. Pharmaceutical companies have heavily marketed Ozempic, promoting it as a miracle drug for weight loss. Campaigns have targeted not just adults but also children and adolescents, raising concerns about the long-term safety of exposing young bodies to these powerful medications. 4. A comparison to the fen-phen debacle. The rapid and widespread embrace of Ozempic is reminiscent of fen-phen, a once popular weight loss drug that was withdrawn from the market after it was found to cause pulmonary hypertension and heart valve damage. Like fen-phen, the long-term risks associated with semaglutide remain insufficiently studied, prompting concern that a similar tragedy may unfold. The potential dangers of Ozempic and GLP-1 drugs. 1. Paralysis of the digestive tract. One of the most alarming side effects of Ozempic is gastroparesis, a condition in which the digestive tract becomes partially paralyzed. This delayed gastric emptying can lead to persistent nausea, vomiting, bloating, and abdominal pain. For some patients, this condition becomes chronic and severely impacts their quality of life. 2. Pancreatitis and gallbladder disease. Studies have linked GLP-1 receptor agonists like Ozempic to an increased risk of pancreatitis and gallbladder disease. Pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas, can cause severe pain and potentially life-threatening complications. 3. Increased risk of thyroid cancer. Animal studies have demonstrated a potential link between GLP-1 receptor agonists and an increased risk of medullary thyroid carcinoma, MTC, a rare form of thyroid cancer. While human studies have not confirmed this risk, the FDA requires a black box warning on Ozempic's label highlighting this potential danger. 4. Loss of lean muscle mass. Rapid weight loss from GLP-1 drugs is often accompanied by loss of lean muscle mass, which can negatively impact metabolic health and increase the risk of weight regain. Long-term loss of muscle mass can lead to sarcopenia, impaired mobility, and reduced overall health. 5. Psychological and emotional toll. Weight loss drugs often create psychological dependency, leading individuals to rely on medication instead of making sustainable lifestyle changes. This reliance may undermine long-term health by neglecting the root causes of obesity. The root causes of obesity, what's often overlooked? 1. Ultra-processed foods and nutrient deficiency. The Western diet is dominated by ultra-processed foods high in refined sugars, seed oils, and synthetic additives. These foods trigger insulin resistance, inflammation, and metabolic dysfunction, all of which contribute to weight gain. Nutrient deficiencies, particularly in magnesium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, exacerbate the problem. Second, hormonal imbalances, chronic stress, poor sleep, and environmental toxins can disrupt hormonal balance, leading to insulin resistance, leptin resistance, and impaired metabolism. Elevated cortisol levels caused by chronic stress can promote fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. Third, gut microbiome dysregulation. A dysregulated gut microbiome has been linked to obesity and metabolic disorders. Imbalances in gut bacteria contribute to inflammation, insulin resistance, and poor nutrient absorption. Restoring gut health through fermented foods, prebiotics, and fiber can positively impact weight management. 4. Environmental toxins and endocrine disruption. Exposure to endocrine disrupting chemicals, EDCs, such as bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates, can interfere with hormone function and promote fat accumulation. Minimizing exposure to these toxins can support hormonal balance and metabolic health. 5. Sedentary lifestyles and lack of movement. Modern lifestyles often involve prolonged sitting and minimal physical activity. Sedentary behavior impairs metabolism, reduces insulin sensitivity, and contributes to obesity. Regular movement, strength training, and cardiovascular exercise are essential for maintaining a healthy weight. Natural and sustainable alternatives for weight management. 1. Prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods. Emphasize whole foods such as lean proteins, healthy fats, vegetables, fruits, and fiber-rich carbohydrates. A nutrient-dense diet promotes satiety, balances blood sugar, and nourishes the gut microbiome. 2. Optimize sleep and manage stress. Chronic stress and poor sleep disrupt hormones that regulate appetite and metabolism. Prioritizing quality sleep and stress management techniques, such as meditation and breath work, can support sustainable weight management. 3. Strengthen metabolic health through movement. Incorporate regular strength training and cardiovascular exercise to boost insulin sensitivity, metabolic rate, and muscle mass. Engaging in physical activity enhances mitochondrial function and improves energy balance. 4. Support hormonal balance with lifestyle adjustments. Maintain a balanced circadian rhythm, avoid environmental toxins, and manage insulin levels by limiting sugar and refined carbohydrates. Supporting the body's natural hormonal balance is key to sustainable weight management. 5. Enhance gut health. Through fiber and fermented foods. A diverse fiber-rich diet supports a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a critical role in regulating appetite, metabolism, and inflammation. Include fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, and yogurt to promote microbial diversity. Conclusion. The widespread promotion of anti-obesity drugs like Ozempic raises concerns reminiscent of the fen-phen debacle, underscoring the importance of cautious evaluation and long-term safety studies. While these medications may offer short-term weight loss, the potential risks and side effects warrant careful consideration. Addressing the root causes of obesity through nutrient-dense diets, stress management, exercise, and gut health remains the most sustainable path to long-term health and vitality.